Hello, collective. We're going to be doing 2026 predictions for love and money. We're going to do love first, okay? So clean the energy, and we ask Archangel Michael to guide and protect us as we receive messages. Okay, for love, we have the High Priestess, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, finished off by the Three of Pentacles. So someone who has been in silence between you two, no contact at all. In love, in this context, just no communication, is going to be rushing in. And they're going to be not only rushing in with communication, they're going to be rushing in trying to love on you and spend money on you. Not mad at that. And then it's finished off with the Three of Pentacles, which is a teamwork card, a building something card. So not only are they going to rush in trying to take care of you, nurturing, loving on you, they're going to try to build a life with you, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. You're going to have a lot of adult time. You're going to have fun. You're going to have fun. Because the wands in the traditional arcana is a matchstick. So it's going to be good fire between y'all. Y'all going to be, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but y'all going to be okay, with a heavy F. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune at the top of the deck, which is, this is fated. And this is absolutely in motion. So it's already in motion. It's a matter of it presenting in the physical, okay? Spirit, give us a closing card for the love message. Whoa. Thank you. That's too many. Hold on. There's one that flew out. So I'm going to tell you what flew out, which is the Five of Swords. Spirit's closing message is beware of conflict between this person and beware of their sneakiness, potentially in an abusive relationship, okay? I'm going to put this back. I'm going to shuffle again because for those who need it, it will resonate. But I'm going to shuffle again because it came out odd, and I don't believe in coincidences. So that message was for one particular group of people. Motherfucker. It flew out again, y'all. Never mind. Never mind. That's all of you. It flew out. That's wild. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have a death card. So, I'm sorry. I'm still laughing at that. I think I'm just a knucklehead. Is really what it is. I argue a lot with the spirit. Anyways, at the bottom of the deck, we have the death card. In this context, Spirit is saying it is a metamorphosis, a transformation. This person is trying to find an end to their old ways. Also, Spirit is saying this is an end to the previous cycle of how you two used to deal with each other. At the top of the deck, we have the Empress. Okay, the Empress is you. There are no genders in the Arcana. So, essentially, Spirit is saying your abundance, you've evolved, right? You've learned the lessons that you're supposed to learn, not only in 2025 but period, right? So this is 2026 is a state of reaping in your good karma points, if you will, right? So if this is the relationship you want, Spirit is saying it's coming in for you, and it's coming in fast, right? And they are going to offer, that came out weird, they are going to offer teamwork, and they are going to love on you and spend money on you, right? And with the Page of Wands card, they're going to give good massages. I don't know how to word it for y'all. But again, the final message from Spirit is, beware of their lowest vibrational self, right? Which would be, they like conflict, whether they know it or not. Sneakiness is standing out, almost a sense of bullying, gaslighting, and potentially an abusive relationship. It came out twice, y'all. I mean, you know, roles can be reversed. Maybe this is your darkness spilling over, potentially, you know, intoxicating or, you know, contaminating the message. But I really don't believe it's you guys. Again, roles can be reversed, but it's this person. You know, they're just always ready to argue, right? They're always ready to fucking fight. But again, with the Death card, this is an end of an old cycle. So if their lowest vibrational self is showing up, then, you know, they're trying their hardest to honor you as the Empress. We're gonna clarify this this message from Spirit that came out twice. Let's clarify it with the black deck really quick. No, I'm supposed to use the pink deck. My apologies. Okay. Spirit, please clarify the Five of Swords. Thank you. Okay. Damn. Clarifying the Five of Swords that came out as the final closing message from Spirit regarding the love, right? Predictions for 2026. We got the Seven of Swords. Ugh. And the Six of Wands. Okay. This is someone who's sneaky. They've betrayed you and they're going to betray you again. And they're obsessed with how they're perceived, their public image. Okay? So be very mindful of that, because this came out twice. I don't believe in coincidences. You can never fucking convince me of coincidences. And then clarifying this, Spirit is saying, this is the person that betrayed you. They're going to betray you again. And if they haven't, check it out. I'm hearing very loudly, because they're obsessed with how they're perceived in their public image, the betrayal will be activated, because I see it coming in this way, and it can stay this way, but it can shift as well. But the betrayal will be activated regarding how they feel. I'm trying to think how to word this. How you guys look walking hand in hand, how they are being perceived by their peers, their family members, their coworkers, maybe friends are saying, "Oh, you're insert word whooped, right? You're a simp." Like something regarding their public image, because it's incredibly important to them, is going to activate the betrayal, right? Or maybe they're going to be, because of their public image, they're going to be getting a lot of attention, because I'm also hearing very loudly a potential for a betrayal through third party. Maybe they're going to be getting a lot of attention. This is someone who is in the spotlight, whether they like it or not. I like to think almost Leo, because, oh, motherfucker, this is a Leo card. I only look at star signs as I'm instructed, and I heard it said look. And the Six of Wands is a fire card, specifically Leo. So I view it as, what I was going to say was a Leo. I'm a Leo myself. I attract attention everywhere I go. I fucking despise it. I'll be so sincere with you, only because it's overwhelming. And if you've watched any of my videos, I struggle with attention, just being seen in general. So I say that to say, this is someone who, whether they do it intentionally or not, I don't think it's intentional. Just like a Leo, when they enter the room, heads turn, right? They receive spotlight. And as a result, that's going to activate some kind of betrayal, whether it's they're worried how they're being perceived, whether they get so much spotlight that now they're entertaining somebody else's attention. It's going to be activated, the betrayal, by something regarding their public image, because they're obsessed with how they're perceived deeply. I don't like that at all, y'all. Let's look at the bottom of the deck and the top of the deck really quick. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, a zest for life. This is a fire card, fire and water, which is specifically Pisces and Aries. But I view the Queen of Wands as myself, which would be a Leo in a sense. And the reason I say that is because this is someone who has a spark, like a magnetism to them, right? Which is further confirming that public recognition card we were talking about. And then at the top of the deck is the Emperor. So this is actually quite interesting. So the queens are present energy, the kings are future energy, right? So this is someone who has a zest for life, receives a lot of attention, Leo energy all day, okay? This is who they are currently. Because of the betrayal, they're going to transition to the Emperor. In this context, they're going to become cold. They're going to become cold, which would be the future. With the Emperor here, they want to offer, you know, protection and leadership for the relationship, but the downside of the Emperor would be that they can be cold. That's interesting. Okay, behind the Queen of Wands is the Page of Wands again. You guys are going to have a lot of chemistry, right? But Spirit is just saying beware. It's not the end-all be-all, right? Because energies can change, but Spirit is saying beware. No. Actually, yes, we're going to do that one. Okay, give us one card, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, see. Foundation, established, family security. So they're coming in wanting that 100%, and I think it is sincere. I think they're demons, their lowest vibrational self. And the reason I say that is because we all have the lowest vibrational self. Whether you're petty, whether you love getting even, whether it's revenge, whether it's, you know, you're selfish, you're envious, you're a jealous person, whatever it is, that's the lowest vibrational self, right? And the highest vibrational self would be you existing in the most healed version of yourself, right? So I'm saying, well, Spirit is saying, in their lowest vibrational self, there's going to be conflict. There's going to be betrayal, if not a second betrayal, because of they're worried about how they're perceived, right? But it's not to say that their intentions aren't sincere. Two things can be true at the same time. That's one of my favorite sayings. So they are coming in wanting this sincerely, and their lowest vibrational self is just, I don't know how to finish that one. But that's what I have for you regarding love. Predictions for 2026. And energies can change, you know. You could shut that shit down so quick and the timeline changes. But that's a prediction that came out. So let's do money. Spirit. Whoa. Spirit, show us what you have for the collective. Thank you. Regarding money for 2026. What do you have for the collective regarding money for 2026? Thank you. Okay. What do you have for the collective regarding money for 2026? Thank you. Okay. Okay. You have the Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Hierophant, Love Lovers, and the King of Wands. So there's going to be someone from your past or someone that you consider yourself having history with, right? It doesn't have to be recent past. It could be far away past. That came out weird. And this is someone who in the past, you guys walked away from each other, which would be the Eight of Cups, right? But moving forward for the money reading, you have the Hierophant here. So there is going to be an institution. You guys are going to create a foundation. So going into business together, creating a partnership. And then we have the Lovers here. The Lovers doesn't always mean love, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it is another supporting card of a partnership. And then it's finished off by the King of Wands, which is a leadership card. You're absolutely going to link up with an old person that you know, someone who you guys walked away from each other, or one of you walked away. There's going to be a institution created again. You're going to go into business together, or you're going to fuse ideas. you name it, just an institution together. Further supported by the Lovers card, there will be a partnership. And considering it is the Hierophant and the Lovers together, it will be a benevolent partnership. Then we have the King of Wands. Again, the King of Wands is a future card. If you were listening to the love reading a second ago, this is a future card. So there will be a strong leadership in this connection, right? In this partnership, if you will. Let's get a closing message for you from Spirit regarding your money for 2026. Thank you, Spirit. I was actually just about to say that. So what I was about to say was, this is a strong indicator, and I'm also hearing it from Spirit, that whatever you want to pursue in 2026, whatever, there's a quote I heard, go to the depths of your longing. I think I'm misquoting that. But essentially for 2026, if you have the idea about writing a book, write a book, get started. If you have an idea about starting a 501c3, nonprofit, initiate. Spirit is saying for 2026, if you're serious, they're serious, right? That's something I say to my children when they pick a hobby, right? Because hobbies cost money. So if you're serious, then mom is serious. I'll put all the effort and money that you need from me, but they have to be serious about it. And the universe is saying the same thing to you. So activate through action. And one of my favorite quotes, as I come across quotes, I put them on sticky notes and line them up. I have a very, very long desk. And this one is a recent one from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Do the thing and you shall have the power. And that's what Spirit is saying to you, because you don't feel the energy, right? Whatever chi, whatever energy you need behind it, you're like, ugh. That Spirit is saying, do the thing and you shall have the power. Do the thing and I will supplement and support you, right? And then the two cards that came out as a closing message was supporting what I was about to say, which is the public recognition card, the Six of Wands, and then we have the Four of Cups. So Spirit is saying you will be publicly recognized for whatever it is that you're pursuing, okay? Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to receive help if it's offered to you, right? Because again, you have a partnership here, and it could be as simple as a mentor. It could be as simple as someone who wants to pour into you, all right? And it doesn't have to be someone who because this is someone from the past with the nostalgia card and the Eight of Cups. It doesn't have to be this whole dramatic, you parted ways. No, it could be someone you met 3 years ago and you guys have just casually remained following each other on Instagram or Facebook or something, right? It's just someone from the past who's going to be pouring into you and create a partnership, and you will be the King of Wands. You will be the leader. You're going to guide your money into again, that's a fire card, into fire, but in a good way, right? And expansion is the way I view it, into expansion. You're going to be publicly recognized. You're going to be in the public eye for whatever it is that you pursue, unquestionable. And then we have the Four of Cups here. This is a closing message from Spirit. Spirit is saying, do not be distracted, okay? There's 3 cups here. Gosh, can you see it? Okay, yeah. There's 3 cups here, and this person is so heavily meditating and hyper focused on these 3 that they're missing out on what the universe is offering, okay? So Spirit is saying, I'm on your side, but be all in, because I'm with you, and you will get publicly recognized. I'm hearing you're going to be famous, and it could be as simple as in your job, right? It can be as simple as in your niche, if you will, or it could be as widespread as a YouTube channel, you name it. The Spirit is saying, if you're all in, I'm all in. I just got chills. So, and money will follow, right? Because money is a vibration, and money will follow. That's what I have for you guys. I hope it helped. Sorry for talking fast. I've had a lot of pre-workout. I don't really drink coffee anymore. I don't know why. I don't know, you just get over certain drinks. So now I just mix my pre-workout tiny amounts throughout the day. Put way too much in my water. So I just have a lot of energy. Okay, that's what I have for you. I love you guys. Thank you for always being here with me, and I wish you the best. Okay, take care of yourselves and take care of each other.